guys, back here with another video. Today is going to be random science facts from BBC Science. So let's just get right into it. Fact number 1. A cloud weighs around 1 million tons. A cloud typically has a volume of around 1 square kilometer and a density of around 1.003 kilograms per meter squared. That's a density that's about 0.4% lower than the air surrounding it, which is how they're able to float. 2. Identical twins don't have the same fingerprints. Fact number 3. The Earth's rotation speed is changing and actually slowing down, which means the average length of a day increases by around 1.8 seconds per century. A thunderstorm called Hector the Convector arrives every day at 3 p.m. over the Tiwi Islands off the coast of northern Australia. Earlobes have no biological purpose. Even when you're reading silently, the muscles of your mouth, tongue, and larynx all activate. The largest piece of fossilized dinosaur poo discovered is over 30 centimeters long and over 2 liters in volume, believed to be from a T-Rex. Mars isn't actually round. It's actually somewhat shaped like a rugby ball, or I guess an American football. I think those are similar, but I'm not sure. There's no such thing as zero-calorie foods. Even low-calorie foods contain more energy than the body needs to process them. Around 8 to 10% of people grind their teeth at night, and this is called sleep bruxism. The universe's average color is called cosmic latte, and it's close to white, but averages out to beige. Water might not be wet, because most scientists define wetness as a liquid's ability to maintain contact with a solid surface, meaning that water itself is not wet, but can make other objects wet. Most people stroke cats the wrong way. Research shows they often just tolerate it for the food and attention. The safest spots are under the chin, cheeks, and base of the ears. Their belly is the worst, and the base of their tail. Newborn babies don't actually see in black and white. Their color vision is limited, but they can detect some intense colors, especially red. The raw ingredients of a human body will cost over 116,000 pounds. I'm not sure what that is in dollars, but this is a British site. All the world's bacteria stacked on top of each other would stretch for 10 billion light years. It could wrap around the Milky Way over 20,000 times. Wearing a tie can reduce blood flow to the brain by 7.5%, which can make you feel dizzy, nauseous, and cause headaches. The world's oldest dog lived to 29 and a half years, while the median age is about 10 to 15 years. The oldest cat lived to 38 years. Their name was Cream Puff. We've only explored 0.001% of the ocean floor. We actually have more detailed maps of the moon than our deep sea floor. Out of a total area of more than 335 million square kilometers, around 129.3 million square miles, we've explored less than 0.01%, the same size as Rhode Island, the smallest U.S. state. Mount Everest isn't the tallest mountain on Earth. It's actually, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Mauna Kea in Hawaii, twin volcanoes. They're both taller than Mount Everest. Our solar system actually has a wall, the heliopause, a region of space in which solar wind isn't hot enough to push back the wind of particles coming from distant stars. The moon is gradually drifting away from Earth. The distance between us and the moon is growing by about 3 centimeters or 1.2 inches every year. Comets smell like rotten eggs. A comet smells like rotten eggs, urine, burning matches, and almonds. The poles of the Earth are actually moving. This magnetic reversal of the North and South Pole has happened 171 times in the past 71 million years. You can actually die from laughter, and a lot of people have. Intense laughter can cause a heart attack or suffocation. Chainsaws were first invented for childbirth. They were developed in the late 18th century in Scotland to help aid and speed up the process of widening the pubic cartilage. Cats prefer to sleep on their left side. When you cut a worm in two, it regenerates. Wind turbines kill between 10,000 and 100,000 birds each year in the UK. Board games can reduce your risk of dementia. Sound can actually be in the minus decibels. A horse normally has more than 1 horsepower. The maximum power a horse can produce is actually around 24 horsepower. In 1912, a man invented a human flying suit, jumped off the Eiffel Tower, and fell to his death. Orcas wear other animals as hats. Deaf people are known to use sign language in their sleep. Finland is the happiest country on Earth and has been for 6 years straight. Hippos actually can't swim and are barely buoyant at all. They perform a slow motion gallop on the riverbed or seafloor. Hippos can even sleep underwater thanks to a built-in reflex that allows them to bob up, take a breath, and sink back down without waking. Not only plants photosynthesize algae, which are not plants. Some other organisms, including sea slugs and pea aphids, contain chlorophyll and can also take sunlight and turn it into an energy source. Bacteria on your skin causes your itching. It can release a chemical that activates a protein in our nerves, which sends a signal from our skin to brain, which our brain perceives as an itch. Polar bears aren't actually white. Surprisingly, underneath all the white fur, polar bears are actually jet black. Starfish don't have bodies. Their entire bodies are technically classified as heads. Some unfortunate person has been constipated for 45 days. You travel 2.5 million kilometers a day around the sun without even realizing. Fish form orderly lines in emergencies. There are more bacterial cells in your body than human cells. Most ginger cats are male. Your nails grow faster in the summer heat due to increased blood supply in the fingertips. Could also be because you're less stressed on holiday. The Bermuda Triangle is no more hazardous than any other busy ocean route. There's a planet made mostly from diamond, which is around twice the size of Earth and about 40 light years away. There's a condition in which your body can brew alcohol called auto-brewery syndrome. Humans can dive as deep as 550 meters in one dive. The deepest penguin dive on record was more than 550 meters, but the typical dive is 100 to 200 meters. Animals can be allergic to humans. Animals can actually be allergic to our dead skin cells. Being bored is actually a high arousal state physiologically, because when you're bored, your heart rate actually increases. Platypuses sweat milk. Lego bricks can withstand compression better than concrete. Martial artists who smile before the start of a match are more likely to lose. It's almost impossible to get too much sugar from fresh fruit. Fresh fruit contains a lot of fiber and water, which slows down digestion and makes you feel full. You don't like the sound of your own voice because of the bones in your head, which make our voice sound deeper. Well, that's all the time I have for today. I have to go back to work now because I record on my lunch break. So have a good night, everybody, and I hope this was relaxing.